surprised. I'm not even surprised that it did this.
Hey, isn't that Nahida?
No, it's Nahida.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
Usual.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
No.
How about you? What are you— I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
Anyways.
What is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Go ahead. Yeah, look at that. Oh, no, I don't know.
Ooh, it's beautiful. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
It's Rukadavada's.
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure— Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
No, it's fine. We're used to it.
Don't mention it. Besides,
who's that guy?
You got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Who is that guy, man? Hi. Mama. Oh my God! Is that your child, Nahida?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be— I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come— Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Frick you, you're an uglier boy.
Please, don't worry. It seems that it wants us to follow. You can understand.
I would follow it, man.
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. Well, fungi are kind—
Let me go! Fungi is really nice with you, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
We know you're homie.
Lead the way.
Go ahead.
They look about the same. Some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
Oh no!
It's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Hurry up, little one. You're... Let me get out. Let me help. I don't have a healer, man.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they— So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family. Probably. Although fungi are— Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh?
How?
An elemental life form? Yes.
How?
Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them.
This one over here.
As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Bro's dying.
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
Are you getting Technori up in
So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing.
You better help him, man. Oh, good morning, little one.
My power was compatible. Looks like
Lord of Dendro.
Bro, what?
Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
No.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me.
it can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What?
That's adorable.
Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just...
Paimon.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to
I love
evaluate
this
an
thing.
organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
I love you. Can I stop?
Well, no need to... But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Yes.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak.
I love you.
Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? Seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus,
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I want to talk to fungi, man. I never wanted so bad to, like, actually talk to fungi. Please don't die.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, what are you?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time.
Oh my god, you're adorable.
Possibly longer than any records in existence.
That's adorable. I want one.
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness.
I bet the doctor freaked it out.
Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
No! Oh, they look awesome.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain.
Don't worry, we'll listen.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge is the apocalypse. So the forbidden knowledge over here is screwing everything up. That's crazy, bro.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
It probably wasn't the desert.
It's said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, and not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your home...
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time,
your
this
home's
moment
gone,
has
bro.
only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly.
Your home is
I was unable
though.
to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where...
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
Bro,
This is
forbidden
not
knowledge
a
got
responsibility
hands,
you should... You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Oh, man. That's depressing.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
You
Oh,
use
yeah,
the kids,
they'll give us
child
a
labor?
hand.
Child labor?
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Yeah, you do you, man. Hey, yo, kids.
That should do it. It may take some time to find them.
Thank you, Lord of Death. The moment I saw you when I awoke,
Hmm?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Can I be the Lord of Dendro then? I'm over here.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Bro, someone got me like that.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
I know their end. Okay. As that end goal. I love the Hades constellation. I really want Layla, my friend, to keep on bullying me. Over not having Layla. But if I'm scared, if I go and try to get Layla, I might get Nahida or Neela. And I'm trying to get Baiju and Kara. Hence why I said getting Kaveh flowers.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
Yeah.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memory. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense.
Too bad it's unable to tell us more. Yeah, I've been trying to think. Agreed. I really want to...
I love you.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Not fun, man.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road.
We not go to the beach.
Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Unbelievable. Can y'all all come
For
this
Rex
way?
Lapis! We're waiting. Fine. That really hurt!
Rain outlines your fate. Don't blink. Rain cutter.
Get me over here.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Of course I would. I'm a hero.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Oh.
After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could...
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy. And energy comes... You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
Actually, Animal Crossing taught me you can.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called... Ah! You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, a most beautiful word.
Get
I
the
shall
frick off
enjoy
my
it more
thing.
as we
Leave.
walk.
I don't know who you are. You're probably someone. I know who you are. I know. Get away. Leave. Go do something else.
How much farther is it?
Don't talk.
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Oh, I love you.
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
Can you...
He seems to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the
Bro,
Lord
can
of
you
Dendro need to be carried?
Screw off my...
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
What?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
Yeah, and I'm the only one that's gonna be freaking fighting them because, oh, y'all... You should, like, come into my blade.
I think we may. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
You're a mother.
Child? You mean...
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
What is it?
Oh, then it must be
You have an odd taste for names.
That's what I'm saying.
strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer.
Don't say it.
Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
I wanted to know. I wanted to know so bad.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's...
I wonder what its name is. I hope we learn it. Can we stop going and
Yes,
finding...
this way. We're almost there.
It's gonna be like the Withering Zone, man. It is the Withering Zone. No! Can we leave? No! I thought I got this stuff already. It's ignoring.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
This is what you... there's a mecha over there. Anyways, so we're killing its species every time when we do the Withering? Oh, man.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the
Yes. I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
Stop.
So, this is how the Withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the